I'll go through a very small presentation, though it's very long, but I'll skip many of the presentations because I felt awareness is one of the things which we normally lack in the government, and we say that government is not doing anything. I must tell you, friends, government is none but you people, and we are the servants. So when a servant stands in front of the masters, he will only say what the master needs. He will not take you around where the master doesn't want to do anything. This is, I have made something on the role of Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. This is the organization structure, the Ministry and the Development Commissioner's Office. Under the Development Commissioner's Office, we have MSME-Development Institute spread across the country. There are some testing centers, some technology institutes, high-tech centers, autonomous bodies, tool rooms, and branch MSMEs. The attached offices of autonomous bodies. These are all 18 technology centers we have across the country, out of which 10 tool rooms, 8 technology development centers, and we are now planning to set up another 20 technology centers and tool rooms across the country. Many of the state governments have already allotted land. We are in the process. We have got funding from the World Bank. This is the country where we represent across the country. And I'm sure most of the people do not know where and how we work. But behind the curtain, we work for the masters. The activities of MSME-Development Institutes are promoting new enterprises, providing common facility services, providing marketing, facilitating institutional finance, collecting ground-level data for MSCs, carrying out technology economic studies, organizing programs for NMCPs. NMCP is one of the components where I'll talk about this thing once I finish this one. The testing centers we have in all the metro cities and some of the small cities, where we cater to the small-scale industries, MSMEs, to export their products. You go there, get your product tested. These all laboratories are NABL accredited, BIS accredited. We have technical staffs over there. You come with our, if you want to get an ISI mark, BIS mark, you got to get tested, and this is what we do here. The roadmap future for the ministry. This autonomy to all testing centers, because government regulations and controls, we wanted to take it away. Adding state-of-art technology to new testing area. Every testing center and testing station will be water and food testing facility, which is need of the day. Establishing collection centers to provide, like if you cannot come to the testing center with your products, you can jolly well, you can make a phone call and our people will be there at your place to pick up your products for the test and return you reports also. We train officers of the industry, the staff, technical staff of the industry, provide consultancy. I think I should not go further, it's quite a long one. These are all the technology centers across the country. The services that we offer. This is building skills. I must compliment what Mr. Goenka said. We all are born skilled people. I'm sure most of the friends sitting here are married. When electricity goes in the midnight and you don't have anybody to see whether the phase has gone out or not, I'm sure your spouse must be telling, it's too hot, why don't you go and see? You must go out and see. That's a skill. That's developed by itself. We take it from school dropouts to MTech and PhD. There are certain modular courses where we started to develop this skill. The 112 number of modular courses, it has been translated into different local languages also in order to develop the skill of those people who doesn't know English or Hindi much. The certifications we give for ISO certifications and all these things. You must be aware that we give 75%, we still give 75% of your total cost, limited to 75,000 rupees if you attain a ISO 9000 certification. We have earned revenue. The graph is going up still while serving the nation and the industry, the MSME sector. We have an operating profit, you can see the graph. We are government, but still we work like a corporate sector and private sector. The trainees we have trained is, you can see again the graph that has gone up. It's from 2009-10 to 14-15. The figures are genuinely translated over here. We have assisted the unions across the country. You can see the figure and the graph. Technology Center Systems program, TCSP, that we carry out with World Bank board, which has approved the funding of USD 200 million. We depend less on the government and work for the government. You will be surprised to know every industry, MSME sector, they are always the starve of orders. They say we don't get the market, isn't it? Everybody say every time that we don't get market. So Government of India, under the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, there is an act which has been enacted from 1st of April 2015 that every PSU, every government sector has to pass on 20% of their product that they purchase every year to the SME sector. That means if an PSU is buying 100 rupees product for an X item, they have to pass on 20% of that product to the MSME sector. And they have to report us. That has been mandatory now from 1st of April 2015. This is the public procurement policy which we have come up. The procurements from MSC is owned by SCST. These are the figures that we have come out. It has started on an experimental basis from 2011-12. We have seen all these things. We have all the data, we have all the record, we have all the system. And since it has come as a mandatory act to be implemented by the government from 1st of April, we are into the job. There is credit guarantee scheme, like if you go to the bank, they don't give you the loan. They say, you give us a mortgage or collateral security. So we give a fund to the bank earlier and we take guarantee that the bank should not lose their money. That was the main concern of the bank, that we lose our money. So there is a credit guarantee scheme which has started. It is still going on. Well, I'll stop here. There are so many other things. There are more than 80 slides, which I cannot take because time is very limited. But my only saying, friends, is the awareness is one of the best part that we lack everywhere. As somebody said once, entrepreneurship and business, like if you do your business the way you are doing yesterday, if you do your business tomorrow the way you are doing yesterday, you are sure to perish from the market. So, innovations are very much required. Innovation means it's your mindset change. And if you see the Make in India and Made in India concept which has come up, everybody says India is weak in MSMEs, although we contribute a lot to the GDP. But the present day, the whole world recognizes us and we say, can we make this weak to unique? If you can make it unique, yes, we have the potential to make it unique. And we are in the process of making it unique. Make in India program represents just an attitudinal shift in how India relates to investors, not as a permit issuing authority, but as a true business partner. It's designed to facilitate investment, foster innovation, protect intellectual property, etc. We do take care of the barcoding, the intellectual property rights, all other activities, including we give training to all those budding entrepreneurs and existing entrepreneurs. With the varied activities of Government of India, we are just here to help you out, but we have extended our hand. But at the same time, you all have to come forward to do it. Business in India, if you see, it varies from person to person. In Delhi, you are sitting here, and if you go to rural India, you find a farmer is also doing a business, but he doesn't know how to do it. If we have the knowledge, if we pass on these awareness programs everywhere, if it goes to you, and it goes to second one, the third one, and networking takes place, I think we can do the best. Thank you very much.